Happy Monday. It's just another day here at Weatherford Music Academy. I've got to show you something new that just arrived this afternoon. Check this out. Just have to watch to experience the wonderfulness of this device. So, did you see that?
I have to do that.
Just watch, look. And it smells wonderful. I shouldn't sit this close. I'm just going to be entranced by the wonderful. Did you see that? So you got to be here. There's something always new here. Sometimes in the lobby. Sometimes it's the new things that we're learning, of course, in lesson from week to week. Here's the joke for the week. I got to show you that too. Here we go. It says, "What is an avocado's favorite music?" See that? There's some art right there. Guac and roll. Good lands. That's a Papa joke if I ever heard one. So that's a pretty good one. Gotta memorize that. Of course, we also have treasures for students that show up and do well. There's always something good here for you. You just got to get here. That's right, because we're all just hanging out waiting to hear you play. Oh, happy fall. Pretty neat. So let's go back and talk about the lesson of the week real quick. But first of all, I've got to show you someone is still here in the back, waiting on you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look, I think we've slightly changed our position. Mr. Sloth. Okay, hold on. I gotta get to where you see his face. Wait. Oh, yeah. Mr. Sloth, you okay up there? Get it. I think he's okay. He's kind of speechless at the moment. Mr. Sloth, what's the matter? He says, "I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to have you come back. I'm hanging out here at the Music Academy waiting to hear you play again. So you got to be here." So he has something to dance to over there. Swing on his little post, shower curtain, whatever that thing is he's hanging out on. Anyway, here at the Music Academy, the importance, of course, of coming to lessons when you can, which I totally understand. Everyone here understands that life gets in the way sometimes of a music lesson. Life in the 21st century and during the time of this COVID pandemic, life can get in the way. Family members can be tested and things like that, and then you're put into this quarantine thing. Or it could be life has got you in some after-school traffic jam while you're waiting in the pickup line. These things happen, and I know that. I'm a mom. I've lived through all of that. My daughter's grown up and gone now, but I remember sitting in the pickup line or waiting on my kid at band practice or whatever it was, waiting outside, waiting for the theater rehearsal to be over. Oh, the choir meeting, whatever it was. Maybe it was her flirting with some boy sometimes, but waiting, because life is about patience sometimes. Patience is important. And patience can also be applied to your music lessons. I got to tell you that. Music sometimes requires patience. Why would I say that? Well, I say that because sometimes music passage you're working on, a music lyric you're trying to memorize, a passage you're trying to play on the piano, maybe you're better with your right hand than your left hand, or your left hand's more proficient than your right hand. Maybe it has something to do with your ukulele and the fact that you're trying to play the ukulele and you can't make your fingers do the chords. Or your strumming's off with music. It's important to stop, take in a big breath, let it out. That's called a cleansing breath. Take it in now. Let it out now. I have to do that a couple of times. Try to just think of nothing. Look at it again. Try it again. Look at it again. Find the chord with your hand shape. Get it right. Try the chord again. Bar chords. They require a lot of patience for me right now. We have to do more than one string with your fingers. All of us have our different level of patience. That's what I'm having to be patient with right now, is learning to play bar chords where you're having to press down more things than you have fingers for. It just doesn't make any sense sometimes. But when you go back later and look at it, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, you'll go, why was I so stressed out about playing the bar chord? I can play it. Why was I so stressed out about memorizing the lyrics to that song? Now I've got it. Why was I so stressed out about playing the chord on the piano? Now I got it. How come I couldn't play any of those notes on my trumpet? It was too high. It was too low. It was too much air. I wasn't using enough air. Now I've got it. That can be applied to so many things in life. How come, well, I'm learning to drive. This is later. Driver's permit. How come I can't get my driver's permit? Why do they keep saying I'm doing this wrong or that wrong? Breathe. Breathe out. Clear your head. Focus. Try again. That's a lesson that can be applied to so many things in your life. And remembering that repetition is not a bad thing. Repetition is one of the secrets to success. Repetition will get you where you want to be on virtually anything, because it's very, very rare in this world that you're going to do something one time and it's perfect, and you can do it perfect from then on out. Let's think back. Maybe you can remember, maybe you can't remember when you had to learn your ABCs. ABCs are long when you're little. And saying them correctly and saying them in the right order can be very frustrating. That's why it was put to a song, which for many people, learning something with a song makes it a little bit simpler. A little bit. It's still hard. And then you're having to say it in the rhythm of the song and the melody, because everybody's saying A, B, C, D, you know. LMNOP, that little part. Good gracious. When you were little learning that, that's some tough stuff. You probably said everything but LMNOP. Blah, 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 blah. But repetition, that works. And practicing, being consistent about working on something. Now, this video started with looking at the crazy thing out in the front, attention to detail. We've talked about that in these talking videos before. Attention to detail, putting in something new to keep you visually interested in the lobby. That's important, just because, you know, sometimes good smells, like that's a diffuser type thing. I don't know the exact name of that one, but it's cool. Sometimes smells can help people clear themselves of stress in their brain or distractions in your brain. And then you come back to lesson and boom, you're in good shape. You're stress-free and you're ready to play your instrument. You're stress-free, you're ready to sing your song. All those good things. Hey, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.